What's good? Osiris here. It's been a minute. Good to be back. I had to do some family business. I'm back now in the basement. What am I going to talk about? I haven't done a video in a minute. Maybe we could talk about the drone going over Moscow.
A spokesperson for President Vladimir Putin alleged, without providing evidence, that the U.S. was behind the attack. The White House quickly denied the accusation.
They think America did it. It doesn't matter who did it or not. It's what matters is what they think, what they're projecting to the world and their own people. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the craziness going on with Clarence Thomas. They going after the Supreme Court. You saw what they did to Kavanaugh, the Dobbs leak, now Thomas. Stuff is getting wild. Only World War III in the Supreme Court. What am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about Whoopi Goldberg. She's starting a cartoon. Naturally, I'm going to talk about Whoopi Goldberg and her comic. I got this via Young July, and then I went up and looked it up, Daily Mail. Whoopi Goldberg is co-writing a comic book. And hey, if you're going to do a comic book, I'm all for it. Let's do something that's, non-political. Let's do something that's entertaining, get away from all this craziness in the world. If there's going to be a nuke dropped, let's at least enjoy a good story. What's the comic book going to be about? Well, it's going to be about a superhero named Isabel. That's the first thing you should know. Isabel's a grandmother who has an active social circle, a passion for video games, and a married mother with a grandson who loves comic books. And I guess this was important to note. She's a menopausal superhero. She's a menopausal woman. So I'm guessing she's anywhere from 44 to 55, 60 years old. Whoopi Goldberg is co-writing a comic book about a menopausal superhero.
Whoopee! A superhero with menopause problems.
What's happening here? Here we go. Whoopi. There's Whoopi on the left. I'm going to show a picture of Whoopi right now. There's Whoopi. And then on the right, looks like what we call in the industry, I'm not a big comic book guy, but from the videos I watch and the people I talk to, it looks to be a self-insert. The person in the comic book has a glowing left hand and looks like looks pretty much exactly like Whoopi Goldberg. Self-insert, menopausal woman. Who's not excited for this story? I said, well, what's the superpowers going to be? Are they going to be able to throw heat, like hot flashes on people?
My symptoms may increase. The mood swings, the dizziness, the difficulty concentrating, the clumsiness.
Depression, anxiety, and irritability.
The irritability. Yes, Dr. Stinder, yes. And the panic disorder and the crashing
Yes,
fatigue.
and the loss of sex
the
drive,
breast
the
pain
mental
and the weight
lapses,
gain and the muscle
brittle
tension and the
nails,
headaches.
the bloating.
What's this superhero story going to be about? Is it going to be about a superhero who has the superpower of not being able to fall asleep at night, no matter how perfect the bedroom is? I'm guessing it's going to be a black, non-binary, Democrat, BLM supporting, Clarence Thomas hating thing. I'm guessing she's going to be morbidly obese.
I'm in the mood. You?
That's romantic.
Ah, jeez, Laura. How do I know what you want?
Love and support, Malcolm.
I'm trying to be patient, Laura. I really am. But this whole going through the change thing, it's just too much. It's an excuse if you ask me. An excuse just to have a headache. Any wonder that a guy finds himself a younger woman? Oops. It's warm in here. Can we get some air conditioning? It's freaking hot. You look like shit.
I'm having a hot flash!
What do you want me to do with this, man? I didn't make this stuff up. I tweeted about it. I thought this was a monumental moment Whoopi's doing here. I said, a monumental moment. I present to you the birth of Super Bitch. One of her many powers is just having a temperament that you have no idea what mood she's in at any second. 1 second she could be happy, the next second she could be angry out her mind. I did some Mid-Journey. Naturally, I did some Mid-Journey pictures here. I went to Mid-Journey. If you don't know, this is an artificial intelligence art platform, and I told it, create a black heavyset woman with dreads, 55-year-old, as a menopausal superhero. The first pictures, they actually came out fire. I'm stealing this, Whoopi. I don't care. I made this one. You don't have copyrights over this right here. I'll tweak it a little bit, make it a PMS woman. So those pictures came out fire, but obviously those aren't heavy set though. I tried it again and they came out fire again. Not heavy set, but I like this one over here on the top right. I mean, these pictures came out dope, except for the bottom left one. I'm showing 4 pictures of the artificial intelligence telling it to create a menopausal superhero, black woman, heavy set with dreads. Now I changed it. I was like, just give me a fat black woman. Now you got more. These even look good. So I was like, okay, morbidly obese. This is what I'm looking. This is more of the look I want. And it gave it to me. And honestly, this top left one looks fire. This one looks kind of, I mean, they actually don't look that bad. So I said, you know what? Here's what we do. Lizzo. Have Lizzo play the part, do a little CGI, make her look a little older, and there you got. You got your super bitch. Super menopausal superhero in comic stores near you soon as possible, or more likely at a doctor's office in one of those pamphlets you pick up and never read again.
What do you want from me?
When a hero is needed, a heroine will answer the call. Because chances are she's up already. You, Laura Tate,